Why, hidey ho. So, today's message is about Negative Commandment 250. It comes from Leviticus 25:14, and it has to do with exchanging product and services when we exchange from one hand to the other. So, product being something I'm in possession of and I give it to somebody else. So when you make a sale to your fellow, so I don't like, it's what I call a civil conspiracy, fictitious conveyance of language. And even the Chabad is starting to do it. And they may be ignorant and just not know the law. So everything we do is an exchange. Sale and notes are banking. And that's leading others astray. So that's setting a stumbling block. And that goes back to Negative Commandment 299. You're not supposed to place a stumbling block before the blind. So anyway, exchanging products and services, goods, my labor, my sweat equity for something that I want to obtain, a possession from somebody else. So when you make that exchange from the hand of your fellow, you shall not defraud one another. So it leads to things like the Social Security trust account. That trust account is just that. It is a Social Security trust account. There is no law, never has been a law, never will be a law compelling somebody that they have to use it. Now I can request you to require somebody use it, but I can't request that you demand somebody use it. There's a key there. A demand is a demand. A request is not a demand. That's a request. And I have a right to, not follow a request. I don't have to follow the dictates. So anyway, when you compensate somebody through a Social Security trust account, that's what makes them have to pay taxes. That's defrauding your fellow out of his labor. There is no law that you have to pay taxes to a government, especially when the government we're talking about is the United States Title 28 for-profit corporation. So those plutocrats and oligarchs, they love it when you're a fool and you assume their debt. So anyway, you're not compensating somebody for their labor. It's just that simple. That's setting a stumbling block before somebody else. There's nothing patriotic about that. Let me repeat that. There is nothing patriotic about giving up your liberties or expecting somebody else to give up their liberties for a little peace and security. So, defunding the police, I'm all for it. I'm all for defunding the government, removing those in power from their power. God bless.